Today I'm going to bring you guys along making a YouTube video with one of my clients who's Patrick from All Purpose Site Solution. He should be coming in the door any second. The first thing that we're going to start off with is the intro and also the outro, just to get that out the way. And then I have a set of questions. Actually, let me show you. There's an outline of questions, the intros, the outro. I also have a teleprompt attached to the camera. That way he can just go over it one time, doesn't have to be stuttering, doesn't have to be thinking or overthinking it, and just makes it a lot easier to create the first piece of the first part of the video. There's probably over 50 questions here about this project, which is a cabinet refinishing project, and it's going to be answering the common questions that homeowners have about kitchen cabinets. And because it's going to be a long form video, he can use it as a VSL and share with other potential customers and show that, hey, look, this is the process. We're going to answer a lot of questions in this video. And then after that, we're going to take that long form video and create a bunch of short form content out of it to post on his Instagram and YouTube Shorts. So you can leverage a lot when you create long form content. And I recommend every contractor out there to create long form content, because if most contractors are now creating short form content, but they're not creating long form content, you immediately stand out. This is what the setup looks like right now. I have the tripod, I have the teleprompt. I'm gonna use my phone. I'm gonna use the Tamron 28 to 75 millimeter. I have a Sony a7 IV, and I have a DJI mic 2 that I'm gonna use to put a mic on him so he can sound clearly and crispy on his video. This is what I need just for the beginning. After this, I want to do a lot more handheld, and then I'll change the setup because I don't like the stillness of videos. It's too, like, I don't know, it just doesn't give any feeling to it. So the workers right now are getting the kitchen ready. They're prepping the cabinets in the garage. I am going to get a lot of that action to use as B-roll. And I'm also going to document this whole thing for you guys, because I want to show you, whether you're a painter, whether you're a general contractor, a tile guy, I don't know, you install, whatever it is, I want to show you that this is what it really looks like to create long form content. Anybody can do it. Do you have the commitment and willingness to do it? If it's going to benefit you, if it's going to benefit your brand, then why not start doing it and adapt with how times are changing? And that's why we're here today with Patrick, because he reached out. He said, hey, I'm ready. I have some cool projects coming up. I want to get some video, some content. I recommended the long form content for him because we're just starting out. And now we're here in Tinton Falls, New Jersey. So anybody in New Jersey, if you're a general contractor, reach out to me and we can help you brand your business. Let's get into the video and show you what today is looking like. Oh yeah, you could clip it on the side. We got the mic on him. Like I said, I wanted to make sure that the audio sounds good. So that's it. Get a nice look of where the mic is sitting at. It's not all sloppy. He looks good. He looks professional. You ready to get some content?
Yeah, man, I'm ready to go.
All right.
All right.
Oh, is this what's trending right now? Or like the two-tone right now? Is that what you're doing a lot?
I think a lot of people are interested in doing that. It breaks it up. It makes it look more modern. I think everybody's tired of the cherry red look or the grain. So
yeah,
instead of ripping everything out and replacing it, this is a great way for the clients to save a lot of money. And by the time we're done with it, it'll be factory finish, and this will last them on the next like 10 to 15 years. So they'll be able to enjoy a lot of dinners, host a lot of family events here.
What made you want to get content of this project today?
To grow our business, to allow people to see all the hard work that we put into this, because a lot of times we go to price out a job and a lot of people don't see the value, or they think that painting is we're going to come in with a brush and a roller and we're going to be done in a day or two, right? So they don't understand the amount of work that goes into painting somebody's cabinets, painting somebody's home, and I think that's what separates us from us and other companies. A lot of people will just go in and do certain things and not do the prep work, right? Not protect somebody's home, not care about their house like if it's our own, So we take those steps into ensure that we can get the best product, the final product for them. And that's what I want people to see, like what it really takes for us to complete a job. From the day that we do the estimate, I already invested X amount of money. So all the way until we're done, we're so invested emotionally, financially. And I did want people to see that.
If you value your work, you want other people to value your work. And that's what we're going to show up. And that's what we're going to show in this long form content that we're going to create with Patrick today, showing the proof and the process. check the intro. I just want you to just say it out loud. I want you to get comfortable with saying it. But I also have it on the teleprompt, so you're gonna be able to read it from there. So I'm putting the teleprompt here so he can see it. I have to mirror it. Let me come and read this. I want to see if it's too fast for you. You don't have to say intro, but just practice it right there real quick.
Today I'm in the middle of the cabinet refinishing project, and I wanted to bring you the behind the scenes to show you exactly how we get it done the right way. Whether you're thinking about updating your cabinets or just curious about the process, what the process looks like, this video will give you the real insight of what goes into the refinishing job.
Let's try it one more time. Let's try it one more time. And what I want you to do is hands out the pocket, and I want you to like pretend it's actually on. Talk with your hands. Talk today. Today we're in the middle of a cabinet refinishing project, and I wanted to bring to you behind the scenes to show you exactly how we get it done the right way. Whether you're thinking about updating your cabinets or you're just curious about the process, about what the process looks like, this video will give you some real insight into what goes into a refinishing job, from the prep to the paint to the final finish. I'll also be answering some of the most common questions homeowners ask me before starting a project like this. Maybe I should speed it up a little bit. Or I'm talking too fast.
No,
You think you could go up with that speed?
Yeah.
All right. We'll try it a couple times. But do you get what I'm saying with like the tone? I want to bring out that confidence in you. We're going to turn the camera on. So we always do like a little practice run so we can get comfortable with this being in your face. I want you to stand here. All right. If we need to speed this up, I can speed this up. All right. Let's try the first one. Ready? 1, 2, 3, action.
Today I'm in the middle of a cabinet refinishing project, and I wanted to bring you into behind the scenes to show you exactly how we get it done the right way. Whether you're thinking about updating your cabinets or you're just curious about the process of projects.
Start from right there. Start from right there. I'll also be answering. I'm going to keep the best parts of that one, and we're going to do it probably 2 more times. All right? Just want you to get the feel for it. Take a little small step this way. Yep. It's like everybody's good at explaining everything, but once the camera comes on, it's like but I'm paying attention to you from like a homeowner standpoint, like how people are going to view you. And that's why I always like, I'll stop and make you do it again if like your tonality is wrong. Like all of that matters. So apologize if I'm like.
Listen, I learned the hard way that when you hire professionals, you just got to get out of the way. Because I like to be controlled too much, and I think it gets me into problems, right? Like, even with the marketing thing, like, I didn't like this, I didn't like that, and I was, like, changing it, and we didn't see results, and then I was like, you know what, I'm going to take a step back, I'm paying you guys for something, and I'm paying you because I believe in you, I saw what you did for other people, so I don't want to get in your way, I just want to take direction from you and just do that.
All right, so we're gonna have fun. So what's the difference between painting and refinishing cabinets? You can start off with the question. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hey guys, so what's the difference between painting and refinishing cabinets? And at the end of the day, it's always going to come down to the prep work. For the amount of prep that you put into this,
Now walk me through what stage you're at right now on this project. Today we're in Tinton Falls. You can walk around and move around. All right, ready? Today we're in
Tinton Falls. We're on day 2 of this cabinet refinishing job. As you see, yesterday we prepped.
Maybe you have new floors, maybe you have old floors, maybe you have no floors. Regardless, we're going to cover them.
What I've been noticing, there are some contractors that do not protect their floors or their client's floors or protect their home. They come in, they try to do a quick job to make as much profit as possible. But what we try to do is we really try to capture and cover everything.
So far we answered probably like 1 or 2 questions. You went really in depth the first question that we asked. So you answered like probably 4 questions that what I'm going to ask you here. So that actually is cool when a contractor starts flowing and starts just explaining the process, because you know your process. You just haven't gotten on camera to share with homeowners that are looking for a quality painter. Now we're going to talk about tell me this.
So this is a microtrap 3.
Is it loud?
It's a little loud. It vibrates a lot, but it works, right? So if anybody has sprayed a shellac primer, an oil-based primer, they understand, number one, the smell. how it will burn your eyes, and it's dangerous, right? You don't want to be breathing in toxic fumes. So with this, we allow to take all of those smells and all of those the dust, filter it out, and leave the environment clean. So
Imagine how much a homeowner would appreciate coming in with this machine, protecting their home, and also making sure that the fumes or the air is making sure that the air is good and there isn't that strong smell. That's actually one of my questions here that I was going to ask him. I didn't even know he was going to bring this machine or he uses this machine, but since he does and he has that background, this is what homeowners want to know about the person that they're hiring or the company that they're hiring.
when we're doing drywall, right, when we're sanding, I know a lot of people use a HEPA vacuum when they sand, but nobody connects this machine. So this machine will suck up all the dust in your house. So when we're drywalling, skim coating, and we sand, this also helps the environment, and everybody that's breathing in doesn't have to worry about just wearing a dust mask. This adds so much protection for us, for the homeowner, for my employees, for their families.
Pets as well, if they have pets.
Yeah, for everybody, for anybody that's around breathing in toxic air, we try to protect that with this. We have like two of these machines, so sometimes we'll connect two. We also have an air scrubber that helps out as well.
So you and your team are probably gonna outlive a lot of painters out there because I haven't seen this on many's contractors job site. So the question was, will there be strong smells or dust in my home during the process? This is what a homeowner is probably most likely concerned about. We're gonna be able to get this content about this machine and also answer this question. So if you want to go ahead and make a content out of this, how do you protect homeowners' home? And how do you protect also your team and your company when it comes to the fumes, the smell, the dust, and go make some content out of it? You're doing good so far. How do you feel?
Good, good.
You feel good?
Yeah, I feel more comfortable.
All right, let's get it. As you can see, there's a lot of colors of tape in this kitchen, but we're also gonna get why he uses different types of paint. Different types of tapes, and yeah. So you can start it off the same way that I just did. There's a reason why it's so colorful. No, we're gonna get this on for you. There's a reason why there's you see a lot of colors and tapes being used, and you can talk about each one. All right. Let me actually step
look
back.
at this camera?
No, you're gonna look at me. This is for my YouTube. Homeowners' biggest concerns is the smell and the dust, and what people don't know is, then you can go into your story.
Okay.
Ready? We've been getting a lot of good stuff, and I'm actually really proud of Patrick because this is our first session that we've ever worked together, and he's doing great. He's doing great. Some contractors usually get nervous in the beginning, and it's okay. It's not something that they do on a regular basis if they see this and create content with it. But everybody starts somewhere, and you have to get through those awkward pieces of content that you probably might be a little bit self-conscious about. But so what? The people that are not going to buy from you were never going to buy from you anyways. So create the content, go be cringy, go get better, and go brand your business. We're going to make sure we're talk about why you're changing it today. We're going to make sure before we spray, this is what we're doing today with this. All right, ready? I'll be back here, I want to say Friday when they're actually finishing up so we can get the after content and also get some extra content of answering some questions during that day, and maybe we can get a testimonial because social proof adds credibility and it's great for your brand. Now we're in the station where Patrick and his team is actually sanding down the cabinets right here inside of the garage, inside of the homeowner's home. And we're gonna get some content of him sanding down the cabinets so I can use that as B-roll footage, and also get some content in here of him answering some questions about the cabinet refinishing that he's doing today. So let me get some of that. Ready? Go ahead.
Okay, so we're currently in the sanding process of the cabinets.
We use a Festool machine or tool, whatever you want.
We use the Festool tool for.
Let's try it again. And keep the eyes right here. It's a little loud, but that's why we have the DJI mic 2, which it has the sound isolation, and I can do that in post as well. So I'll be able to still capture that good quality. I just need him to talk a little bit louder. So I'm gonna tell him that. Just talk a little bit louder, but you're doing good.
All right.
I'm gonna show Patrick a couple clips of what we shot today. So let's see his reaction.
Should I have gotten a haircut or something, or it doesn't matter?
Don't overthink it.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. Back in the day, I was like, oh, I gotta get this. And that.
Yeah, nah.
Like, you know what? I'm just.
You won't even make content if that's part of your process. Of like, trust me, I'm like, I used to be like just like that. I'm not making a YouTube video because I don't got a haircut. It's always best to just take a pause, but because you do take a pause, when you're like, you take that quick pause, that I can cut it right there and just, make it a smooth transition. So I throw a lot of these shots in between of like as you're explaining stuff, and that's what it takes to create a YouTube video, a branded YouTube video for your business. There's a lot more that goes into it, but you have to either be patient enough to do it or work with a brand strategist to make sure that you're getting everything that you want to get and tell a story about your business, about your brand, about your company. And today, how do you feel like you told that story?
I think I did a good job, and we found solutions for everything, right? We ran into issues like we didn't have a belt on, so we just get some tape, wrap it around us, just little things like that, and then we're off and running. So I think it helped us out.
People can find you at All Purpose Site Solution on Instagram
Yes, and Facebook.
and Facebook. Where, what services, what area do you serve?
The tri-state area, so we'll service New Jersey, all of Long Island. Depends how far it is, and the tri-state area. So all 5 boroughs. Just give us a call. We usually go where we're wanted.
Perfect. So yeah, reach out to Patrick. Great, humble, amazing guy, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of this project with you. It's been a pleasure. And for anybody that needs help branding their business, branding their social media, I want you guys to reach out to me. I'm going to leave my information down below, and hopefully one day we can brand your business.
Yeah, give us a call, man. Especially him, man. He'll definitely help you out to get to the next level. It's important to have like-minded people around, and when you can collaborate with great people and great minds, I mean, it's an experience that's unmatched. So give him a call, man.
I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. See you guys on the next one.